Welcome back to Shenzhen Bay Gymnasium. Second round action today. And next up, we have mixed doubles and a very much in-form pair of Feng and Huang Dongping of China have been in 9 finals so far this year, all of them World Tour events. They're up against young Po-Hsuan and Feng of Chinese Taipei. Now this match is from the top half of the draw, and as you can see, it's an all-Chinese quarter-final in the top section. And Kim and Jiong, if you were with us earlier, you will have seen them beat Ferdinandsia and Wijaya in their second round match. So this is the last match to complete the quarter-final draw in the top half of the mixed doubles discipline. Big shock in the bottom half of the draw I can tell you about while we wait for the players to come onto court, and that is the fact that Watanabe and Higashino, who were beaten finalists last week in Kumamoto, lost in the very first round. So both pairs on to court, and I can tell you this will be a third meeting between these two pairs, and both previous encounters have been won by the number 3 seeds Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping, and both of them in 2 straight games.
All right, red or black? Red.
So they've chosen ends. And before we go any further, I need to just correct myself. Of course, Watanabe and Higashino won in the semi-finals last week, because all 3 doubles disciplines last week were all Chinese affairs. Only the second time that's happened in the whole of the Super Series, Grand Prix Gold and World Tour era. So he's a very tall man. He is Feng Yanzhe, 195, which is 1 centimetre taller than Victor Axelsen. So if you think Victor Axelsen's tall, Feng Yanzhe are even taller. So the last time that these two pairs met each other, as we saw just a moment ago, it was in the German 300 event. 21-7, 21-14, so very convincing. So, as I was telling you, Feng Yanzhe, a very tall athlete, and that's just under 6'5". 22 years of age, from Tianjin, which is also where Jia Yifan was born. Making their first appearance at the China Masters as a combination, but Huang Dongping was winner of the China Masters before the inception of the World Tour. 2017 won with Wang Yilu. Now they beat Kusharyanto and Kusumawati of Indonesia in the first round. They were the gold medalists this year's Southeast Asian Games. 2 straight games against the Indonesians as we look at young Po-Hsuan. 27 from Tainan, and that is one of the oldest cities on the island. Have been as high as 27 on the world rankings. That was for 1 week at the end of March earlier this year.
Ready to play.
Feng is 25 years of age, from Kaohsiung, and they're making their first appearance at the China Masters as a pair. They beat a Scottish combination of Adam Hall and Julie McPherson in the first round in under 30 minutes. Well, they've never been in an international tournament final. This pair from Chinese Taipei in international competition. But they have been in 4 semi-finals at World Tour level. Our umpire for this one is from Austria, and our service judge from Hong Kong, China. So David Graf von Schwerin, umpire, just waiting for the players to finish their final preparations.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Po-Hsuan and Feng, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Feng and Huang China. Huang to serve for Po-Hsuan. Level. Play.
So the number 3 seeds, Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping, nearest to us, getting this second round match underway. And of course, the head-to-head and the recent form of the number 3 seeds puts them overwhelmingly as favourites for this. But I can't help but remember back to last year's semi-final at the Malaysian Masters. That was a 500 event, when the pair from Chinese Taipei were playing against Zheng Xiwei and Wang Yaxiong, and they had a match point opportunity at 2019 in the deciding game, and they had played absolutely brilliantly. So we know that they have got the capabilities,
Service over.
and let's hope that they can rekindle that sort of form, because then we'll be in for a very interesting match indeed. Do you remember that match, Chris?
Yeah, I remember seeing clips of it, and you know, I was very, very impressed. I do think they probably did play above their level, but obviously shows they can play at that level. I do think with current form, it is a very, very big challenge today for the pair from Chinese Taipei.
Yeah. Well, the first time that these two pairs met was in the quarterfinal of the Thailand Masters earlier this year. 23-21, 21-13, so much closer affair than the last time these two played.
Okay. Can you move a little bit? I cannot see.
The umpire there was just asking
4-3.
The players to move because Feng couldn't see the shuttle, which is obviously part of the rules. You have to be able to see the shuttle when you're returning serve.
Oh, she came forward at exactly the right moment. Feng. Oh, well played. Nicely done.
Service over. 4-all.
Well, perhaps more fans will think of young Po-Hsuan as a men's doubles player, because of course he and partner Lee Hui just won the Korean Masters.
Service over. 5.
That was a 300 events a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I do think he's more of a men's doubles player, but he's still a very good mixed doubles player, and he uses men's doubles skills very well on the mixed court. And I do think his partner here, Feng, I think she's a great player. I feel like she's been around quite a long time, but never really quite achieved on a regular basis some of the performances she can.
Yeah, and then again, she's asked to move so that Feng Yangzhe can see the shuttle held by the server.
I'm not sure he can see it though.
Well, it's the second service error from him, isn't it?
Yep. Exactly the same. It was almost the same situation on repeat. He's getting ready to serve his partners, slightly blocking the view of Feng, and then have the discussion, serves in the net, same thing again. Good variation from Huang Dongping. I have to say, she is an incredibly popular player. The amount of Chinese people I've seen waiting for her autograph at the hotel.
Yeah.
Even more than yours, Jill, which did surprise me. But she is a very, very, very popular player, and obviously Olympic gold medalist. It's no surprise.
Oh gosh. Po-Hsuan taking charge. That goes long. Yang
at one point was almost playing singles, trying to take everything. That's a very good backhand from that position from Feng. Good variation on the serve from Huang Dongping.
Oh, good flick serve there. Po-Hsuan was stepping forward. He had to change direction. And all of a sudden, 5 straight points and 10-5 advantage. Make that 11-5 and 6 straight points. All in double quick time, only 6 minutes played.
Play.
So the umpire calls for play to resume. I don't think there really needed to be much said from Yang Ming, Chinese mixed doubles coach.
Been a very quick game. We haven't had that many rallies so far.
Seven straight points. Good flick serve again.
Huang Dongping did everything right until that final shot.
6-12.
Chased down every other shot, read exactly what was happening. Possibly the easiest one of the rally. Slightly snatched at it.
Serve is over. 13,
Well, the
6.
idea was sound, the execution not to match. Oh, that's good judgment. Oh, they're challenging.
Challenges called out.
The line judge was slightly hesitant on his call, and that unsettles the players. And so I'm not surprised they've asked for a challenge. But it was clearly out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 14-6. Play. Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Serve is over. 7-14. Serve is over.
I think that's ambitious to try and drive it through Feng Yanzhe at the front of the court.
(16-8).
Hasn't really ignited so far, has it?
No, I'd say it's been a little bit of a flat game. Quite comfortable for the Chinese so far.
Oh, my goodness me, that came off the frame of the racket. Seen a number of players perhaps lose the shuttle in the television lights.
Yeah, depending upon the exact angle of them, one light can often maybe be just a little bit angled in. Makes it harder to see, and if the shuttle goes in that one, you can lose sight of it for a second or two.
Good flick serve again. She's flicking a lot, isn't she?
Yeah, and I'd say it's working so well.
Yeah. And one of the reasons it works so well is because she has a very good low serve. We've seen our players that use the flick an awful lot.
19-8.
That's because they've lost confidence on the low serve. 2 points away from the opening game. 12 minutes on court.
I don't think we've seen enough of that from the Chinese Taipei pair.
19.
He's got a good attack, Yang. Seeing him in his men's doubles, he's the rear court player, the hard-working player. He's got a good smash, but they haven't really had the attack in this first game.
Oh, that's a third service error.
20, game point.
The pair from Chinese Taipei. And it is a whole host of game point opportunities for the number 3 seeds. Oh, dear me.
Serve is over.
It's contagious.
10-20. Game.
Opening game, 21-10.
First game won by Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping, 21-10.
Umpire confirming that scoreline of 21-10 to Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping. 13 minutes only for the opening game.
可以的话，先尝试来自中华台北的李阳、王麒麟。
But that's from Germany versus Li Yang Wang Qi from Chinese
那所有
Taipei.
动作抓被动的人刘子阳，被动球那一颗球，我觉得注意被动球那上去你就放，
From
要不然
China.
就是再推出去就，推出去你要
From
注意选择。
China.
OK， 啊，八阶方要注意，你看他们最后那个八阶方那个变，要那个节奏打掉，别让他很顺的一直在做这个棋。好，来。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So a very comfortable opening game for Feng and Huang
Second
Dongping.
game. Level. Play.
Yeah,
1 love.
I guess the idea of smashing cross court was to try and get the shuttle, their opponents, to hit the shuttle up to the forehand side of young Po-Hsuan. Yeah, that's a tremendous smash.
2 love.
It's integral for the Chinese Taipei pair to, they've got to get on the attack. They've got to trouble their opponents at the moment. Huang Dongping and Feng are kind of in cruise control. They're looking very smooth, very calm. Everything's just too easy for them. They've got to, pair from Chinese Taipei, they've got to disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. Got to get on the attack.
That's gone wrong.
3 love.
I was going to say, Chris, how do they get on the attack? I totally agree. They've got to do something totally different. But what specifically, what shot should they be playing to get on the attack?
It's integral that they get. They've got to get the Chinese below tape. If they're just lifting, they're giving them time. They've almost, to an extent, got to forget about the rear of their court by pushing up just a fraction to make sure the Chinese are taking it below the tape, to do everything they can to get the attack. At the moment, everything's going in an upward direction to the Chinese.
Crowd like that between the leg shot from Feng. Now that's the sort of shot that I want to see from the pair from Chinese
Service
Taipei.
over.
Little blocks
1,
that just
4.
skim over the nets. So taking pace out of the shuttle. There's the between the legs shot.
Incredible, pretty much off the floor, a bit of the frame as well.
Out.
Oh, no.
Service over.
I make that at least a
5,
fourth service
1.
error by this pair. Yeah, well done.
Service over.
That's the sort
2,
of rally. They need more of
5.
those.
It's really important for Yang to be able to put in these like fades in, these blocks in, to be getting the shuttle to dip in front of his opponents so that then they're hitting upwards. He can't hit directly to Huang Dongping. He's got to make her move, but he's got to be playing slightly more controlled shots to get on the attack.
That's a great serve.
Service over. 6.
Very good serve, but
2.
instantly Huang Dongping gets the attack for her partner. She knows her role in the partnership, which is to get the attack for her very tall partner to be hitting those really steep angles that he can hit.
Best rally so far.
7-2.
And Ming gives them the thumbs up.
And pair from Chinese Taipei, they did well in regards to stay in the rally, but they can't do anything. They can't move the shuttle away, and it's just going directly to a Chinese player until it gets easier and easier, until Feng's fully on balance and easy put away. And we're 19 minutes into the match, and we're nearly at the midpoint in the second game.
That's a super shot. That shot from Feng Yanzhe is the sort of shot I feel the pair from Chinese Taipei need to be playing.
Yeah, I agree.
Just a little sort of, is it a fast drop, or, I mean, it's not played with a full racket swing, so I guess you call it a push, but it's just getting it in a downward direction.
And that's the thing. I mean, it came from a slightly poor return from Chinese Taipei pair, but exactly, this is what they need to do to get the attack.
Somehow she needs to get forward now. That's the sort of rally I think Po-Hsuan should have come out on the cross court. Yeah.
This is the thing, I would say the two players from Chinese Taipei, for me, they're more level doubles players, as in that's their first event. Because they're very good badminton, because they're good badminton players, there's no doubt about that. They're good at mixed doubles, but I think the understanding, the cohesion, the dynamics in the partnership isn't there, because I agree. There was too long in that rally where Yang was at the net and Hu was at the back, and they couldn't transition to change.
Exactly.
10-2.
And at the moment, it's just really escaping the pair from Chinese Taipei.
Yep. 11-2 the advantage
interval.
at the mid-game interval, having already won the first. And I think we can safely say that Feng Yanzhe and Wang Dongping look in total control of this match at the moment.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 2. Play. Two.
And again, it's the relentless attack from the Chinese.
13,
Pair from
2.
Chinese Taipei, they just cannot get on the attack. This is why they almost have to disregard the rear of the court on their side, because it's irrelevant. The shuttle's never going to the back of their court.
Service over. 3-13.
Yeah, that's well taken.
4-13.
That was really sharp there from Hu at the net.
Just showing the court attendant where he wants it mopped. That's a much better rally.
5-13. Service over.
Now, I feel
14,
that after she's
5.
played that serve, she should have had her racket up ready more so that she could come from above the shuttle. She was immediately off the net shot return from Wang Dongping. She was coming underneath the shuttle. You've really got to threaten.
I think they've got to start. Huang Dongping's played the net return a lot because she's got phenomenal touch, and they're not really doing anything about it. So she's going to keep playing it because instantly then she gets on the attack.
Oh, I've been a little disappointed in this. I thought this could be quite a close match, but you've got to give credit to Feng Yanzhe and Wang Dongping, as they played very sharp. Yep, that one goes wide. And in
16,
contrast,
5.
Yang Po-Hsuan and Huling Fang have really not found the form that I saw them play at the Malaysian Masters last year. Now, you see, that's a shot. Yang should have gone back for that, I think, like that.
Yeah, he did and then hesitated. That's what I mean. He's got a good attack. I've seen it in his men's doubles. He's the rear court player in the partnership, but
16.
it's something just slightly missing. Is it the cohesion? Is it the understanding? Is it knowing? Is it his? Is it not his? Just seems to be a little bit off with the understanding of who's doing what in this partnership.
Oh, what a brilliant net shot. Yeah. Force the short lift with the wonderful net play from Huang Dongping.
6.
This is the thing about her touch. It really, really is fantastic. Just going back to the Chinese Taipei pair, the amount of tournaments they've played, it is a lot. They've played 27 tournaments in the last duration, and is it starting now to take a toll slightly? They look a little bit flat in this match. Are they a bit tired from what's been going on?
18,
Well, they've played 25 individual tournaments this year, 27 including the team competitions.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
There was only one player that I could actually find that played more out of anyone in the top 25 in the world in all categories. And that one was Wen Chi-Su from Chinese Taipei. 32 tournaments.
Yes. Now, she has been playing a lot. Women's singles player.
If you think it's 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is incredible.
Service over. 7-19.
Yeah. Finds the gap.
Over.
Great shot. Yeah.
After just 27 minutes,
7.
it's match point opportunities.
Both. Game.
27 minutes for 21-10, 21-7. The match clock has just been rounded up to 28 minutes. Now that is wonderful form by the pair that we knew were in wonderful form. They've already reached 9 finals this year. This the final rally. And through to the quarterfinal once more. Yeah, they look very relaxed. And in the quarterfinal, they will play against the number 7 seeds, Kim Won-ho and Jong Na-eun. Confirmation once again of that scoreline, 21-10, 21-7, and through to the quarter-final.